when God's voice was crystal clear, but we turned our face away and then refused to hear. To deter the doom of eternal death, God made a way somehow and speaks with power to save. Can you hear me now? God has spoken through creation without the written word. There is no speech nor language where his voice cannot be heard. In the power of a sunset or across the midnight sky, in the beauty of a flower, hear his cry. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? What will it take for you to listen? Tell me how. God's miraculous creation, perhaps you might have missed. By him all things consist. Can you hear me now? But we would not listen to creation, so God spoke another way. He called a servant to a mountain for 40 nights to stay. When he came down, the people knew that he on holy ground had trod. For in his arms were found 2 stones with words written with a finger of God. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? What will it take for you to listen? Tell me how. Speaking loudly from a mountain or softly through his word, is it not a bit absurd if you can't hear him now? We would not listen to God's law, but like sheep we went astray. So God stirred his holy prophets to show to us the way, and so that we would not forget the things that we had heard, the prophets penned the page, God's holy word. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? What will it take for you to listen? Tell me how. Speaking loudly from a mountain or softly through his word, perhaps you haven't heard, but you can hear him now. In so many ways, in times of past God spoke, but now he's done. In these last days, in finality, he has spoken by his Son. Just one way, one final message, to save from death and loss. With arms outstretched, he gave one final word, and nailed it to a cross. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Reaching out with love to save if you'd allow. God's hand-delivered message, expressed in clear details, fastened down with nails. Can you hear me now? Well, there'll surely come a time when heaven and earth are rolled away, and you're standing upon nothing, and there's nothing you can say. He at last got your attention. There's no need to wonder how, for there is no bad connection. You can hear him now. Yes, you can hear him now. You can hear him now. There was no way to speak that you'd allow. Now you tremble in his presence, in fearful recollection. There is no bad connection. You can hear him now. Oh, there is no bad connection. You can hear him now. Oh, in fearful recollection, you can hear him now.